Archers in chaos from Rio Tinto Stadium in Sandy, Utah, just south of Salt Lake City. The playoff bracket, Chrome was eliminated with their 8th place finish in the regular season. Water Dogs earned a bypass this round by finishing first. So the winner of this Archers Chaos matchup will take on the winner of the Atlas Cannons game, which will be tomorrow at 2:30 Eastern on NBC. The face-off, Stephen Kelly and Max Adler for the second time in a week. Last week they both were over 50% because of violations. Adler in his first PLL season seemingly has gotten better and better as this year has gone along. He was the MLL face-off specialist of the year last year. He was the Chaos top pick in the entry draft from the Denver Outlaws. And a violation by Adler off the start. Andy Towers saying that face-offs this time of year more about timing than anything. Rocks back, throws to the back door, and a stop by Gittleman on the doorstep on Chase Fraser. And the run out secured by Warren Jeffrey. Tom winner over Whipsnakes on Sunday in the finale, and Fields' first shot of this game goes in as well. Connor Fields beats Blaze Reardon. Archers have the first lead.
Fields against his former team, the team that traded him in the offseason. You see him get to the middle of the field, put on the brakes, split back to his right, and just a lot of daylight once he changes direction. You could see Surdick, number 18, just kind of slow to come off Manny. The last time these two teams played, Surdick held Manny in check, 0 goals. You could see him ever mindful of hedging or helping.
Jeff Trainer's shot at Reardon the save. Hickey's transition. Ian McKay, who was the other end of that Connor Fields trade for Chaos, burned the behind-the-back flip on the ground. Jackson looking for it. He is swarmed defensively. Gittleman came out of the net and could not get back. Kyle Jackson able to hang on to that ball amidst 3 Archer players, and he scores to tie the score.
Yeah, and I was just about to say, missed opportunity for the Chaos. They had a little 3-on-2 right here, and then as that pass gets behind the back pass gets missed, Gittleman comes out of his cage. Jackson beats 2 Archers defenders on this loose ball. You can see the crafty little pickup by Jackson.
Schreiber. Step shoots and a save made by Reardon. Quickly to Ian McKay. McKay, a 2-point threat. Dishes off for Byrne, and he scores. Blaze Reardon won't get an assist on that, but he was a big part of it. He stares down the shot from Tom Schreiber. McKay takes it the other way, and it's finished off by Josh Byrne and Chaos. Reardon, more saves than any goalie in the PLL for the 3rd straight year, and it turns into a goal on the other end. Grant Ament looking for something. Tough angle, rolls back on Surdick and scores. Grant Ament, an individual effort to score for Archers and tie it.
Hey, Grant, we're taking a look at the replay right now. Obviously, Blaze, an incredible goalie. What is your mindset in terms of shot selection coming into this game with Blaze and Cage?
I mean, I don't really think it changes too much. You want to take shots at a good angle. So I probably could have gone upfield on that one, but just kind of went for it. We believe in our own shots. He needs to make those saves.
Where they should stay throughout the entirety of the game here in Sandy, Utah. What a nifty little turnover caused by Graham Hossack. Carolina, he has evolved into one of the top defensive players in the game. There's a long one, and it goes. Dane Smith from a step inside the arc, down low, beats Gittleman. No goals in his last 2 games of the regular season. Dane Smith here in the first quarter of the playoffs.
You're going to see, as Cook goes upfield, frees it right in here, this little hedge over to the ball, that's what enables this kind of easy pitch and catch. One more. So as the recovery occurs, seemingly maybe a defensive rotation, maybe Connor's created a little offense.
It was a tight back and forth, low scoring game. Josh Byrne, sneaky little shot from a hard angle. And it was mishandled initially by McNeil. And then it was stolen away and put home by Jackson. 2 goals already for Kyle Jackson, inserted into the lineup for Chris Cloutier.
If you had told head coach Andy Towers, yeah, Kyle Jackson's going to get you 2, it's like, all right, we'll take it. Forget the manner in which he scores. The bottom line is the ball's in the back of the net, so credit Jackson for sticking with these plays. Causes the turnover right there on McMahon. Kind of a scramble play here off the loose ball. And Jackson, quick little turnover, pick up, and Barry could have changed the matchup on Manny had they wanted.
Ambler for Schreiber. Schreiber found a little opening, and he buries it from long range. Tom Schreiber picks his spot and brings Archers within one.
Between him and Adler, you're going to just see Ambler, he's going to make this pass across and then kind of go and follow with a little pick here. Once he sets this pick, Schreiber's going to come off of it, and Chaos elect to go underneath of that pick. And when you go underneath of that pick, that allows Schreiber to get his hands free. You can see the breakdown in communication there between Glacini and Surdick. Do we stay? Do we switch? Surdick was trying to fight through that.
Hit that mark during the regular season finale against Whipsnakes on Sunday. Here's Latrell Harris sneaking in. Couldn't get the pass. Newman was all over him in the final seconds of the quarter. This one heaved down and won't do any damage. Well, somewhat what we expected between Chaos and Archers. They were within 1 goal for 11 minutes and 12 seconds of it. And that's how they start the second quarter, with a violation for Stephen Kelly. Faceoffs were even in that first quarter. Kelly won a couple late. They were 3 for 3 head-to-head, each with 1 violation. It's in the semifinals. The loser's season will end here tonight. Tanner Cook gets alone and puts it through the legs of Gittleman. A nice feed for Tanner Cook, the rookie out of North Carolina, who had just 1 goal during the regular season. A big one here to open the second quarter.
Good off-ball movement by the Chaos. They're going to eventually sling it around to Jackson. Frees it right here. Here's Tanner Cook right here in the middle. So you keep your eye on him as Jackson kind of dances back and forth. You can understand Harris is trying to push him to his right hand, and Cook just gets lost in the middle with some off-ball action. Strong little pump fake, and then finishes with a twister.
In the right spots at the right time of the year. Schreiber opens things up for Fields, and the shot was rejected by Jack Rowlett. Ratliff with speed. Ratliff knifing through, left the ball behind. In the hit delivered by Hosek, but it is still Chaos ball, and we get a timeout taken here by Andy Towers.
Hey, get through, tree switch. We're good. We gotta play next play. Next play, we need a deep breath here. We're good, Adam. We're fine here. Keep our cool here.
The calming presence of Matt McMahon after another one for Kyle Jackson.
What a night by Jackson. He goes right at Jeffrey. And normally you hear the defense communicating the slide behind Eddie Dodge. You didn't hear that from McMahon, so clearly they trusted this one-on-one matchup. Jackson gets just far enough upfield and then drops his stick to use Jeffrey as a screen, and able to go low to high and yank that back near side.
In more than a month. The shot from Ambler, and he picks the corner. Amen found Ambler with his hands free, and he did not miss.
And this is gorgeous off-ball movement here between Ambler and Will Manny. So you got Will Manny and Ryan Ambler right here. So you're going to see Will Manny, he's going to come in and set this screen. Ambler's going to come off of this, and that generates the passing feed from Amen. So Manny comes in, sets this little screen. They try to switch it. They're late on that switch. Heads up look by Amen. Beautiful off-ball movement and gorgeous camera angle there demonstrating Ambler's accuracy.
Fraser played it around. O'Keefe, he scores! Mac O'Keefe off the inside of the far post. Chaos on the power play, back up by 3.
There's just something about this kid's shot, Brendan. When it comes out of the stick, it's just electric. Division I's all-time leading goal scorer, and a lot in this manner from this spot. You could see there the accuracy, pipe and in. It doesn't get any better than that.
Josh Byrne able to hang on to that. Feeds to Dane Smith, and in one motion, he's able to turn, shoot, and score. Second today for Dane Smith. And the lead is 4, the largest of the night.
This all starts with Hossack's slips. You're going to see as Josh Byrne sweeps around the cage. When Hossack slips, Ratliff gets a little concerned, starts creeping up field. That enables a sliver of a window. But given these two chemistry, there's just a ton of trust factor. Byrne throws it inside. You can see McMahon
with the stop. Still time here for Chaos. That one is picked off by an alert Hossack. Tossed it back ahead. Fields inside. They score just before the buzzer. Marcus Holman brings Archers within 3 at halftime. What a play by Hossack and Fields to get that ball down to the doorstep in a hurry.
You always have more time than you think. So as Hossack picks off the attempt by Reardon, he wisely finds Fields upfield. You can see the big windup to draw the attention of the defense. And the skip pass, you can see Surdick sprinting back. He sees exactly what Fields sees. But a heads-up play there by Hossack, and then the finish by Fields to Holman.
Then they beat Chaos the next week, 12-8, continue to roll. Then they won 17-8 over Water Dogs in week 3, and you thought they would never lose. Then they lost, and they lost 4 games in a row. And they come in 5-4, and they come into the second half trailing in this game 8-5, and needed a buzzer beater before halftime to get it that close. And Adler wins his 8th faceoff in 14 faceoffs tonight to start the second half and give Chaos the ball. This is a Vineyard Vines power play for Archers. So with an extra man, Archers work it around Holman. Schreiber. Now for Ament, and then Ambler with the step down, and he scores. Ryan Ambler straight away, a power play goal for Archers. Second tonight for Ryan Ambler.
And this is a heads-up play off ball by Will Manny. You're going to see him right in the middle of your screen. As the ball moves around, you can freeze it right here. Glassini is going to try to get out to Ambler, and Will Manny is just going to set a little bit of a seal right here. So as Ambler comes around and the ball moves around to him, Glassini tries to get out there, but is just unable to do so based off that little seal by Manny. Not off. If not, for a well-timed trail check, I believe that was Surdick. Left side of your screen, the progressive game flow, the leaping, diving check by Surdick. He's able to dislodge that ball. What an incredible individual effort by him.
That was impressive.
They got numbers here.
Amen spots Schreiber. Schreiber cutting closer, bringing it all the way to the net, and he scores. Tom Schreiber brings it all the way to the crease, and it is 3 straight goals for Archers that bring them back within 1. Kyle Jackson, 5-point night already. Jackson from goal line extended, looking for Josh Byrne. Now Cook changing places with Smith. That's a 2-pointer, and it goes! Dane Smith hits a 2-pointer that leaks through Adam Gittleman. And all that progress for Archers erased on 1 shot.
His first 2-pointer of the season. Credit Tanner Cook, maybe a little bit of a moving pick. Some physical play up top. But you're gonna see as they swing the ball, he's gonna set a big seal right there, and Dane Smith is just gonna use that wall of humanity as a screen, so he wisely shoots just a strong overhand, high to low, through that screen to get it past Gittleman.
On the man up. Trey LeClaire unloads one. Trey LeClaire on the power play. His first tonight. Archers now 2 for 2 on the power play.
You just see as the ball rotates back, freeze it right there. You're going to see this little rotation down to Amen. Trey LeClaire's over here, so you can see the hustle trying to get over to rotate to LeClaire. Heads up play by LeClaire, anticipating that rotation. He knew he was going to have time and room. He catches this loaded, ready to go, and he finds space near side.
Burns skips it. Dane Smith had to go up to get it. That shot was blocked. And room to run here. Ratliff right down the middle, kicks it over for Amen, and he scores! They beat the buzzer again! Grant Ament this time with nothing on the clock makes it a 1-goal game.
Defense to offense. You're gonna see the shot gets blocked. Ratliff picks it up and is off to the races. You gotta respect Ratliff in transition. He wisely makes one more to Ament. You can see Newman kind of getting tied up there with Holman. And right before the game clock expires, Ament able to step into that.
They ended the second quarter with a goal from Holman at the horn. They do the same thing in the third quarter.
Pocket of a 1-goal game. You know, part of you wonders if he's did that challenge just to try to change the momentum a little bit for his squad.
Hossack tracked down Adler and takes it away from him despite a chaos face-off win to start the fourth quarter. Schreiber skips to Ambler, down for Fields. Fields looks, skips across backdoor. Manny denied by Reardon. Loose ball, Fields after it, comes up with it inbounds. Power play's over, but a new shot clock here for Archers. Down low for Amen, takes it around the crease. Rowlett comes over, down goes Amen, right back up, 3 seconds to shoot. Thrown to the side of the net, Fields hit the outside of the net. Last Friday night in Albany. And this was the matchup. That is another goal for Kyle Jackson as he restores a 2-goal lead for Chaos with what is the 4th goal and 6th point tonight for Kyle Jackson.
Great off-ball action here by Jackson. You're going to see as this ball swings around, freeze it right here. So Jackson's going to set a little pick and then afterwards kind of dive right through the middle. So that off-ball pick creates a little bit of confusion. There's the pick, and the late communication. Are we staying? Are we switching? You can see McMahon, and I believe that's Alexander.
The ball retrieved by Will Manny. We're still looking for his first point, and Connor Fields onto the bar and in. Manny found Fields. He finds the back of the net. A one-goal game once more.
Just a heads-up play here by Manny. After this loose ball scramble, you're going to see Manny pick it up. He's got Pat Resch on him. And meanwhile, Connor Fields gets lost during that defensive recovery. You can see them trying to point out their matchups, find personnel, and Fields gets lost. You pointed it out, Manny, his first point of the game.
All the way up. Now for Dane Smith, who has 5 points of his own tonight. Smith inside. Frazier was all alone. Chase Frazier with the slam.
Nice fucking job. Fucking right.
What a backdoor cut here by Frazier. You're going to see as this ball swings around. Freeze it right here. You're going to see Warren Jeffries just kind of staring upfield, obviously worried about the ball carrier and a potential help situation, and Frazier is just going to cut right behind him. So as Jeffries stares at the ball, Frazier backdoors him. Great look by Smith. You're obviously concerned about him as a Dodger, but what makes Smith so dangerous is his feeding and vision in the starting attack.
Archers have gotten to within one 3 times. They can't win the next faceoff. And now back-to-back goals for Chaos as Ryan Smith scores to make it 13-10.
What a nifty finish by Smith. And a great spot feed by Frazier. But you're going to see a little pick slip action to freeze it right here. Basically, you've got 2 Archers defensemen. Smith's going to come in like he's setting a pick and then dive right down the crease. So as this ball moves, it's bang, bang inside to Smith. So you're going to see him kind of hesitate, act like he's setting a pick, and then explode through that opening.
Players who have at least a goal and an assist. Tanner Cook's one of them. He lost it this time on the stick check from Mark McNeil, but he's able to stay with it as the shot clock winding towards 0. That's the first time Chaos have run out of time in the shot clock today. The second half in the 4th quarter, but he makes his 9th save of the game with his helmet, then he makes his 10th with his arm. Schreiber up against Ian McKay, the former Archer. Schreiber for Holman. The 2-pointer bounces wide. Amen. Trying to get away from Rowlett. Leaned in, leaned back. Rowlett smothering him. Took him down to a knee. Somehow Amen hung onto the ball. Finds Manny open behind the net. Skips out high. 2-point try from LeClaire. Stabbed by Reardon. But if they don't get 3 more, they're headed to a first-round exit as Reardon made the save on a 2-point try. Ball is loose. Ray came up with it, and Chaos is in control. It was Chaos who upset Archers in the 2020 Championship Series here in Utah and sent them home. And Chaos have done it again. Chaos advanced to the semifinals with a 13-10 win over Archers. The 3-6 matchup goes to number 6 Chaos. And Blaze Reardon waving goodbye to Archers.
They're fine playing the heel, Brendan. They're fine playing the heel.
How about the night for Kyle Jackson, inserted into the lineup 6 points later? He's moving on to the semifinals. Andy Towers' team peaking again at the right time. 13-10 the final. PLL continues tomorrow. 2:30 Eastern on NBC as the Cannons take on Atlas. And then 6 p.m. on NBCSN, it's Whipsnakes and Redwoods. For Ryan Boyle, Paul Burmeister, and our entire NBC Sports crew, I'm Brendan Berg saying see you tomorrow from Utah. Quarterfinals continue. Chaos moving on.